to this happy place. Welcome to Lilo and Stitches. We're your hosts,
Chris
and Jen. Today we're going to talk about saving a little bit of money.
Oh yeah.
On souvenirs especially.
I like saving money.
Yeah, I know. He's the coupon king. We didn't discover this the first couple of years that we went into the parks. We didn't even know this existed. I was trying on dresses in the dress shop, and this woman was telling me about the Character Warehouse. And I was like, what is the Character Warehouse? But I didn't want to seem stupid and uneducated, so I didn't ask her, but I was listening to what she was saying.
So we Googled it.
We Googled it. We looked it up. The Character Warehouse, there are actually 2 locations right by Disney, but they are not on Disney property. They are like an outlet store for parks merchandise, and they are both in the outlets.
Yeah, so one is in the Orlando Premium Outlets, and the other one is the Vineland Outlets.
And we're going to have some tips on parking, so don't let me forget to talk about parking. But we wanted to tell you, like, what is so great about this.
Yep.
Okay, now when you're buying souvenirs in the park, we all know everything that is associated with Disney is expensive. Okay, you're in the park, you're paying like $40 for a stuffed animal sometimes. This is normal. What Disney does is they take some of the merchandise that maybe hasn't sold in the last season, or that they have a lot left over, and they put it in the outlets. And right now the sales are a little bit higher. I think because of the pandemic and everything, like the prices are a little bit higher, but on a normal basis, like you're getting like 50% off of the in-park price. And now it's a little bit like 30, maybe 40%.
It's still pretty good. It's still pretty good though.
But 30 and 40% is a big deal when you're talking about a $40 stuffed animal.
Yeah.
And they have lots of things under $10. Lots. As a matter of fact, I got a pack of these keychains, and they're Minnie Mouse heads. I got a pack of 5 or 6 of those for $1.99.
Yeah. So,
excellent deals can be found at the Character Warehouse.
Yeah, so one of the things that pre-pandemic, you used to be able to go to the Character Warehouse. The closest one is just around the corner from Disney Springs. I mean, literally like a mile from Disney Springs. And then the other one's like 5, 6 miles away. But you used to be able to just go there, go amongst the crowds of everybody trying to save money into the store and buy stuff. Currently, what Disney is doing is they've instituted a virtual queue. So what you have to do is you go to the Character Warehouse, you go up to the line, you say, I'm here with X number of people. They take your cell phone number and your name, and they text you when it is your time to come into the store. And then you have, I believe, 15 minutes to get back, check in, and then they let you go in and shop. And you have unlimited amount of time to shop. So that being said, that is one of the concerns that, you know, obviously if you're going to have to deal with time. So you might be waiting anywhere from 20 minutes to a couple hours to be able to get in and shop.
Depending on crowds, on the day of the week. Now, weekends are more crowded. Your best bet is going on like a Tuesday morning for some reason.
Or even going when they first open. You know? So a lot of, like right now...
if you get there like an hour before they open, you're obviously waiting an hour until they open, but you're getting way ahead on the list. So
yeah, Epcot doesn't open till I don't know in going forward, but I know over there Epcot didn't open till 11. The store itself didn't open till 11, so we're like, we'll just go to the store first and then head over to Epcot after. Now we've learned we'll go to Epcot in the late afternoon, early evening. Crowds are less, heat is less, so we have like a day of the pool or whatever. But certainly find a time that works best. Weekdays are always better. Weekends are not. Go early if you can. The earlier the better, because they stock overnight and they stock throughout the day, but you tend to have more stuff first thing in the morning.
Yeah. And some of the types of souvenirs that you can obviously get at the store is they have a ton of wearables. So like t-shirts, jackets, leggings. You can get like, their leggings are amazing. Disney leggings are amazing. They're so cute. And they retail for, I think, $39.99. Yep. But they have them in the store for $15, I believe, if I'm correct. I have bought most of my leggings from the Character Warehouses.
Yeah.
So if you can get leggings, stock up on them. They are a really good deal at the Character Warehouse.
T-shirts for sure. If you're the kind of person who buys T-shirts when you go to Disney World or to a Disney park and you're buying everybody T-shirts, go to the Character Warehouse because they have tons and tons of T-shirts. They don't have a whole lot of larger sizes, but they do have some 2X, and they do have 2X and 3X, sometimes 3X. They don't really have anything larger than that.
I've never been able to get a shirt from there.
Yeah, but they have a lot of shirts for everybody in your family. So if you're Christmas shopping, totally go there instead of buying it at Disney Springs. It's the same merchandise.
However, if you don't care that it's specifically Disney Parks merch,
yeah,
like if you're buying for nieces and nephews or like friends or whatever, totally check out the stores, like non-Disney stores.
Yep.
The grocery stores.
Yeah.
Publix has a whole section
Walmart
of Disney merch. They have cups, like coffee mugs. They have keychains. They have all of the littles that you could buy at like Publix, Target. Walmart has a huge section. Target section, I think, is a little bit bigger and more expansive.
Well,
but Walmart does have a big section too.
The Target near, I don't know if all the Targets near there, but I know one or two of the Targets near there have official Disney shops inside the Target, and it's not a Disney store
Parks merch though,
but it's
Disney.
Official Disney merchandise.
Yeah. So if you like just a plain Mickey Mouse shirt, a plain Stitch shirt, they have that at like all of the stores around Disney, so you can find that kind of stuff. But if you want like Disney Parks, official Disney Park stuff, check out the Character Warehouse.
Yeah, they have, I mean, and it's not just clothes. I mean, if you want dishes, if you want ears,
$7. I mean, these weren't $7, but they have ears for $7.
Yeah, and they're normally $30, $25, right? Yeah. Light up toys, tons of toys. So you can go in there and you can get toy kits that you'll normally find out like World of Disney for $24, $30, $35, $40, and you're going there and you're getting them for $10, $15, and you know the kids are happy because they got a toy, and you're happy because you paid 50% less than you would have paid at World of Disney.
Yeah.
So tons of toys. They have Crocs, and depending on when you get there, they'll sometimes have like purses and handbags, and every once in a while they'll have Dooney and Burke.
And sometimes they have the expensive jewelry in there.
They have a lot of times they'll have Alex and Annie.
Yeah, but they're discontinuing.
Yeah.
Alex and Annie's going away.
Yeah, they're going away. So, but I've seen that. They have watches sometimes. They have a lot of like notepads and pens and small trinkets and keychains.
Pens.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Tons of phone cases.
$1.99. It's an ink pen. $1.99. She's an ink pen.
Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
So that's the other thing, is if you're looking, a lot of times especially when characters come back and they start being able to sign autographs again, autograph books and pens.
Those Stitch ears I got from the Character Warehouse in October.
Yep.
They were $7. Normally $30.
Yep. Blankets. Every so often they'll have luggage.
And those, yeah. So definitely check out your Character Warehouse store. Check out the Character Warehouse stores in and around Disney.
Yep.
Google it. They're in the outlet malls. But we're going to give you a tip now on parking.
Yeah, so in either one of the outlets, parking is horrible.
It is atrocious.
Depending on when you go. So if you're going first thing in the morning, you're going to be able to park. Don't worry about it. If you're going...
Well, that's not necessarily true because the weekends are bad.
Well... Okay.
It depends on the day.
It depends on the day.
Depends on the day, depends on the time of year. There's a lot that filters into how you're going to get to park in this place.
So to prepare, just in case you can't find a place to park, both the Orlando Premium Outlets and the Vineland Outlets, they utilize something called My Park, right? So what My Park is they have sections throughout the property where they might like have 5 or 6 different little parking sections that have like 8 spaces or 10 or 12 spaces in each section, and they have these automated things that come down. And what it is it's an app called My Park. So what you do is you install My Park, you add your credit card information to it. A lot of people are leery about doing that. Totally understand. If you have a credit card that you know got a small limit on it, so you know nobody can steal your money, go ahead and use that. But what you do is you add your credit card information to it, and when you get there, if you can't find a parking spot, the My Park spots, there's almost always a spot. They charge, right? And I think it's like $3 for the first 2 hours, and then it's like something like $3 or $1 an hour after that, or something like that.
But we've never paid more than $3 because we're never there that long.
Yeah, so we've gone...
Even with being in the queue and waiting to have to go into... We had to wait like an hour or half an hour or something. Even with that, we didn't have to pay more than the $3 to park in that spot.
Yeah, and the outlets offer valet parking. So if you want to do that and you want to pay the money for it, totally you can do that, and then they'll park. You don't even worry about it. But the thing with the My Park is it's come in handy so much for us because sometimes there is no parking to be had, and there are people literally arguing over spots, trying to hold spots.
We have circled for over an hour trying to get one spot, and it just is not worth the time and the effort. Just pay the $3 and the little arm, you put it in and it does take some time. So install that before you get to the parking lot, before you leave the hotel, before you get anywhere near that. Install that app, get your credit card, everything situated first, and then go ahead and when you get there, click. I'm here. I need a spot in section C or wherever.
Yeah.
And then when you get there, the arm will lower down and you can drive over the top of it. And then when you leave, make sure you click that you left so the arm raises back up so they don't continue to charge you. Or so someone doesn't steal your spot and you're being charged for it. We saw several people didn't know about the app when they arrived at the mall, and they would kind of halfway pull into a parking spot and then like it takes like 15-20 minutes to park.
The internet is really crap there.
The internet is crap right there. So they're sitting there for like 15-20 minutes trying to do their thing so they could pull into this parking spot. So you're way ahead before you get there. Download that app just in case you need it.
Yeah, because like we know at the one that's closest to Disney Springs, the closest My Park spot is section C.
Yeah.
And so when we're going over there, we sit in and we see that there's no parking. We just pull up the app. We say, "Hey, I need a spot in section C," and then it'll give us a number. And we go to the section C. We find the number, and then just before we pull in, we say, "I'm here," and then it lowers the arm, and we pull in over it. And then obviously when we leave, you don't have to tap. It actually has a sensor that'll come back up, but it takes a few seconds. And I have seen people, they'll back up and they'll start going, and somebody comes in to try to get it, and the thing actually raises up like this underneath their car.
And the alarms go off.
Yeah, and the alarm goes off, beeping and all that kind of stuff. But it's a great way to save time and find a place to park, because the last thing you want to do is have to spend an hour trying to find a parking spot just to then spend another 2 hours getting in line. Now, the other thing you can do is drop somebody off at the entrance to go get in the queue at the store, because because once you get in the queue, you can ask, how long do you think it'll be? And they'll give you an idea. They told us
they told us it could be an hour.
It could be an hour.
And it was 30 minutes.
And it was 30 minutes. So you certainly don't want to take that as fact and then leave, because you only have 15 minutes to get back and get in line. Or
just chill in the AC in your car and just turn on the music and just relax.
Exactly.
Scroll through TikTok or whatever you need to do. Watch one of our videos.
Go get some Annie's pretzels and come back to the car.
Yeah.
You know? But that's what I mean, is the Character Warehouse is a way for you to save a ton of money. I don't usually buy souvenirs when we go. The only souvenirs I like are like the glass mugs, although the one souvenir I liked was the desk pen, the really nice heavy metal desk pen.
I have one of those too.
Because I use them at work.
These are heavy duty metal, beautiful ink pens. These retail for like $50, and I think I paid $12.
Yeah, $10 or $12, and I use them with my folio at work for taking notes and doing all that kind of stuff. So I'm always into that kind of stuff. But other than that,
it's a heavy duty metal, like good ink pen.
Yeah. Other than that, you know, Jen's always buying me shirts because I'm like, nah, I don't need anything. She'll just buy me a shirt or whatever. But for everybody else, dishes. If I see dishes, really nice dishes, I will buy dishes, and they have dishes at the Character Warehouse.
Yeah, we got, I think it was last year, we got a full set of utensils, like Be Our Guest
silverware.
Yeah, Be Our Guest silverware, and it's got Mrs. Potts on it. It's like beautiful. It says Be Our Guest in like porcelain on the handle of the silverware. It's our special occasion
They retailed for like $60 some odd or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I don't remember what we paid for them.
We paid $15.99.
Well, there you go. Beautiful, really nice silverware.
Yeah, check it out. Disney's Character Warehouse. There's 2 of them, and we actually suggest going to both because the inventory varies significantly from store to store.
And I will give you this piece of advice. There are YouTubers that just go in and show you what's in the Character Warehouse. So go ahead and put that in the search bar and
get an idea.
See what is actually in the stores, because they have, and it changes constantly.
Yeah, there are YouTubers who actually, there are not necessarily YouTubers, but there are people who actually go
Personal
and
shoppers.
shop at those stores and then for people. And so sometimes they're showing you what's actually in the stores, which is good, so you get an idea of what's in the store. So.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for joining us. See you in the next one. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.